you're registered. So that means you have to register. If you don't register, you know what's going to end up happening? A warrant's going to be issued for your arrest, and you're going to end up at the Bexar County Jail or either at somebody's prison. All right, court is calling 2023 CR 9776, State of Texas versus Sean Mendoza. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Yes, Your Honor. Zach Dunn for the state.
Defense.
Adrian Pettis.
And are you Sean Mendoza?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Mendoza, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did
Yes.
you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mendoza, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of violation of sex offender registration annually? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney? Thank you. To cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call? I'm sorry. There's some distraction going on in the courtroom. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or would that be called a reboot?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mendoza, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Going to show you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. The state recommends community supervision, and there's to be Chapter 62 compliance. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. Did you understand that was the state's recommendation and the court does not have to follow that recommendation? All right. Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states 1 and attachments.
No objections.
All right, you may continue to confer.
Thank you, Judge.
Right. I'm going to show you what's entitled waivering consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Dinah, sorry for speaking so fast on that last. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Mendoza, what brings you to San Antonio? Because it appears that you're supposed to be in Houston. So why are you in San Antonio?
Same thing. I was trying to find out, if I may, Your Honor.
If you what?
If I may. speak.
Sure.
I was doing my probation in Houston.
Mhm.
I was denied my house and out here. And the probation department that denied my housing, then Houston called me and said I had 7 days to go back to Houston. And I was there in 6 days and I've been reporting ever since. Then a person called from out here saying I better get back down here or they're gonna issue a warrant and this, or I've been in jail.
All right, so I'm reviewing, what I read in the police report is completely different. What I read in the police report, it says that you were supposed to be in Houston. And then you were somehow in San Antonio, you became homeless in San Antonio. Then Houston said you called them and they scheduled an appointment for you in February to come see them. And then you called them back and said, I'm stuck in San Antonio.
Oh man,
So why are you here?
I was trying to get my house and out here for my probation because it was successfully transferred from Houston to here when I got out of jail.
All right, do you have family here?
No, man. My husband,
All right, so is he here?
we live in Kerrville now.
All right, because I'm trying to figure out where are you going to be living?
I got that address in Kerrville where I'm gonna be living, residing.
All right, so Vashawn, help me out because I'm still, even though I've been in San Antonio a long time, Kerrville is, are you all able to supervise Kerrville or no?
Judge, we are able to supervise Kerrville. Wait, give me 1 second.
Sure.
So. We are able to supervise in Kerrville. It is per county, I believe.
Mhm.
We will not be able to do like field visits, but we can supervise.
All right, so is that Kirk County?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's where you're going to be residing?
Yes, ma'am. I have the address.
Okay, all right, make sure you get that address of probation. Here's the thing. You're registered, so that means you have to register. If you don't register, you know what's gonna end up happening? A warrant's gonna be issued for your arrest and you're gonna end up at the Bexar County Jail or either at somebody's prison. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's to be Chapter 62 compliance. Would that be considered a transfer to Kerrville?
No, Judge.
All right. There's to be regular reporting to probation. You're going to be on the sex offender unit for reporting. Well, they will supervise your probation. Proof of employment.
On disability, SSI.
All right. Well, you're going to do proof of employment or either proof of disability. And what are you disabled from?
Mentally, I'm PTSD.
All right.
I'm also epileptic.
All right. So he's going to provide proof of employment or disability within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And that's only if you don't provide proof. So if you don't provide proof of your disability, you're going to have to get employment. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if he's available to do the mental health. We'll set you up with Center for Healthcare Services. And there'll be regular random UAs. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Your Honor, is it okay that I just list, yes, prevention, facility, and Kerrville?
Yes. And I'll put on here, defendant, you should reside in Kerrville. So what that means is, before you leave, if you're deciding my marriage is not working, things are not going well, you need to get permission. You can't just leave. Now, if it comes to a situation where you're being kicked out or something else is going on, let probation know, hey, I'm being kicked out. I need to leave now. It's an emergency, and we'll address that issue. But you just can't do whatever you want to do and go wherever you want to go. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Probation, is there anything else?
Okay.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Just reply and I'll be successful.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes,
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck.
Thank you.